Uh, Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin West. I hope y'all all are doing well in this still crazy time. Uh, for our small group project, we picked a topic that we all agreed on, and it was curfews. For my part in the project, I did the research on the definition of curfews, where it came from, where it originated in, and who issues the curfews. For starters, curfew it's specifies times to where you can only be in the public for so long. What does that mean? It means is the not only the government but the state and the community restricts these laws to where you can only be outside and in public for a certain amount of time or day because of a natural crisis that's occurring. The people that issue these curfews, you have parents and legal guardians, public authorities, which is like police officers, um, politicians, governor, mayor, president, stuff like that, and military, which is the National Guard. Pretty much, National Guard pretty much does that. Uh, the word curfew comes from an old French phrase. It means cover fire. Uh, when the word curfew, the original word where I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's French, so it's gonna sound French. It's curfew. I guess that's how you say it. I don't really know how to say it. Uh, its original meaning came from a man called William the Conqueror. What he did is in the state of a natural disaster or a community emergency, he issued a rule to where at the sound of this bell, which would generally be around 8 o'clock, that all fires and all lights shall be turned off in the town. He did this to kind of defect the community. He did this to stop the spreading of whatever was going on or to prevent anything else from happening bad in his town or his city. Uh, Today, Old English. It was adopted by the Old English language, which we use it now as curfew. Uh, it's actually spelled a little differently than how we say it now. Without the so you spell it Curfew, and instead of the W they put a U, and now we spell it with a W instead of a U because our language has evolved so much. Um, the what was I gonna say? Curfew. It's been generalized and it's been modernized so much to where that it restricts businesses and it restricts operating hours of those businesses. So, for example, if the curfew that we're in now, that you see that restaurants only do to go, well, if we only had to go, then they would only be able to operate their hours to, so say, 7 o'clock or 8ish because they needed to be home to prevent this curfew. It doesn't tie into the federal constitution. So this isn't a curfew isn't really a federal law. So we only issue these laws in time of need is what I'm pretty much saying. Um, so that pretty much wraps up everything I have to say. I hope y'all learned something. I sure learned a lot about curfews and where it came from. Hope to hear from y'all guys. Let me know if y'all have any questions for me. I'll try to answer it. Thanks for listening, guys.